So I'm going to finish this video up with some back-to-back stack off with overpairs to the same guy on the same table. So with my aces here on the button, obviously this is a great situation for me. I get to throw in the 4-bet, and we just go right ahead and pot. We've got position, we got aces. These are all good things. I expect to get called here the majority of the time. And we're just going to take the flop off accordingly. You'll remember this is the same guy that I played the Gakn29 against. So I'm somewhat surprised at the action that happened on the Jack-Jack-9 hand after seeing this hand and the very next hand that will follow up. 4-bet pot, I have aces and a gut shot and a backdoor flush draw. There's not enough dynamite in the world to get me to fold my 100 big blind stack. So I'm strictly in bet call mode, as there's just so many hands that he's going to put in that I have in bad shape. And even if he's in here with king queen, I'm not in awful shape. Obviously kings and queens, there's nothing I can do about it, but off the top of my head, he's going to jam here with any jack 10, any jack 9. He's probably going to jam in on me. If he has any like one pair and a gut shot, I expect to get jammed on here quite often. And I have one pair, the best one pair, plus a gut shot to the nuts and backdoor equities as well. So there's nothing I can do here but just bet and call this off on this non-flush draw, non-straight draw board. Or not non-straight draw board, but you know what I mean. So I end up getting it in here, I think is like 63%. I believe I pull up the equity in a second here, but my read was accurate, and putting it in there was absolutely correct. And very next hand, I'm gonna 3-bet my kings. Okay, so here we go. I pull up the equity, I believe. Yeah, so I got it in just in fantastic shape. Bad result. Nothing I can do about it, but do not look to make big folds in 4-bet pots on 100 big blind stacks. If you have a piece of this board with your aces, just get the money in. Force him to either have it or outdraw you, and long term, you will see profit. Short term, you can experience some pretty nasty variant swings. But, that is PLO. So after I just saw the guy 3-bet queen 9 8 6 with no suits, and I 3-bet my kings, and this kind of flop comes down, we're pulling our guns back out, and we're back into bet call off mode. So I make my bet sizing 2/3 pot. I really do want him to come back over the top, which is the exact result I end up getting. And this case, we only get it in as a 50-50. But given how that last hand played out, there's zero other lines I can take here. The only reason he's 50-50 instead of significantly crushed in this situation is because I only have kings as opposed to having pocket aces here. If I'm in here with pocket aces, I eliminate a lot of his outs and really would have control of this hand. But in here with my kings, we got it in correctly, and we just get a bad result on the river.